Hi guys, and welcome to my DIY sauna build. Just a bit of a disclaimer, I'm not a builder by any means, just simply searched online, watched a bunch of YouTube videos and just thought I'm gonna give this a go. Unfortunately, we didn't film the start of the video, so just a quick run through. Essentially, we have marked out with a string line where the building is gonna sit, and then we have predetermined where the holes will go, which we have dug out, as you can see, and inserted metal threads, and these will have metal washers attached to them, which will have cement filling up the holes, and then another metal washer shoe on top to hold the timber. It'll make sense a bit further along, but we're just measuring it now to make sure everything's square.
So we're mixing up the cement in here. Then Jake's got the level on here. I'm going to get it level at the cement under this then. Now we'll rest across the line.
So yeah, pretty straightforward here. Now we're just mixing the cement, which will fill up the holes. Like I said, so they're steel beams with steel threads on them. Yeah, you can see here now, so the cement is set, the poles are all in, and the washers are on top. We've also put a weed membrane underneath to stop any weeds coming through. So what we're doing here is we've put the 4x3 up against the threads, and we're just marking center of where them threads will sit, and then we're gonna notch out a groove for the thread to go through the timber.
While we're watching, Alex has got his safety glasses on. Good bit of that. Absolutely tempted away. That's it. Oh, sorry, Al.
There's nowhere near that one as well. We'd have to go down a little bottom and then win.
No, we're good. What worries me is that this could mean that the timber or the line is slightly out, but it's not that much.
That's fine.
Should I get the hammer in there?
If you just like put your foot on here and just like slowly press down.
Yeah, yeah.
Just slowly press.
Watch your eye as well, alright?
Yeah. Slowly press it, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Keep pressing, keep pressing.
framing nearly complete. These will then need to be cut by the big man. And then we need a middle one in here then. So Mr. Wigmore is cutting these end bits out now, so that we screw in to this end, and we'll bring it all together. I'm nervous now. So we'll cut in, we'll screw these in now to pull it square, and then we're away. Decking all in now, we cut off the ends. Now we're going to cut off the edge of these threads so that it's flush. Mr. Alex, take it away. Take your time. And then we do that for everyone. So that now is lovely and flush. But don't touch it like this, man. So we marked out the joists where they're going to land. Young Dobbs is on the chop saw.
No, that's right.
And he's, yeah. And that will be the measurement for this joist. We measured correct. There we are, bosh. So Tom's cut all the joists. It's ready. The hangers on. We're gonna go in. Turn inside down. Right, so we're on another day, beautiful day of the build. So this frame here is going to be for the front window. So what we've done is we've measured the width of the front end and then made 2 plates, and then we've cut this one at 2006 to give it a height of 2.1 meters. So next what I've just done is I've measured the width of the back of the building, which is 2554. So I need to cut 2 bits of timber that length now, and then the same thing then for the studs. So I'm just going to mark out the widths. Is mark it out on that, cut it, double check that it's right, then cut it again. I'm just trying to think what's the best.
So basically here I'm pre-cutting the timbers that are going to go inside the top and the bottom wall plate, because Tom is kindly coming over to help me later. So I'm just getting everything ready for us just to basically assemble as soon as he's there.
Stay completely away from the blade. When you're ready to cut, push down so the guard opens. There's a thumb bit to press the safety button. So to start it, you'll find this one. You're
So at this point of the build, you've probably noticed my dog Mobo. She didn't want to leave us alone luck with the ball, which was always a bit of fun.
oh, wait. Suss that out for me, Liddy. You don't have to copy it, do we? Right. They've
Yeah.
said 120. They said okay, from that. We don't have to do that, but I personally think the tighter that it is to this door, it gives me more room for benches this end, doesn't it?
Yeah,
So we want it.
that.
We want that end as close as possible.
To be
Without.
honest with you, I think it'd be best to probably go off that because that's a nice strong stud.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because if we go there, we've got to put 2 in there and then 2 on the other side.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can just go 1 there, 2 there, and happy days. Do you know what I mean?
amazing. So what, this one will be the one that we come off then, is it?
We could, I'd suggest doing another one.
Yeah, to thicken him out.
Yeah,
And then,
thicken him out,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then-
yeah.
But even if you want to go off like, say now you want to do like 300 sort of thing, like what did you, I don't know. Yeah, we just go tight for that, innit? We'll
So
go
the
off
door measurement was, I think it was 6.
that. We've got to have enough for the door to swing.
The door has to swing out.
Out,
Okay?
is it?
Has to, because
It is.
obviously dangerous in that way.
Yeah, I get it. Out that way. Which way you can have out that way, yeah?
It makes sense to go that way, doesn't it? I think. So people that way. Yeah. So there. Oops, just a favour.
One corner. I know
Yeah.
it's a few timbers for there, but you're gonna need to
Yeah.
use them anyway. innit?
Yeah. More strength, the bearings, and
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it? I do think we want to take into consideration the expansion of the door there. Dog, you're banned.
So here I'm just marking the centers where the studs will go, and then the studs that I've pre-cut will then go in between the bottom and top plate. Basically marking out here where the door is going to sit, because as you've seen from the original plan, we've moved the door, and this was only because I got advised that basically putting the sauna heater opposite the door would cause issues, and that it wouldn't actually get up to the required temperatures of the sauna. So again, finally we've got most of the framing done. So as you can see here, we have put the rafters in. So we've cut the rafters to the required length. What I've done is I've left a 400 overhang on this front end where the door will be, and on the other end is a 600 millimeter overhang, and that's so I can put like a shower and like a changing room the other end. We've also put a string lining on the front here to make our lives way easier, so that we can put the timbers up to that line and we know that it's exactly the same overhang on both ends and that is square. Here you can see Tom is kindly cutting the furring strips for us. So the rafters have gone on top of both wall plates flat, and then these furring strips will then go on top of the rafters to create like a natural pitch. So we can see us putting them up here, and we'll attach those directly to the rafters and then put the OSB on top, which will create a natural slope. And the benefit of this then is because the inside of the roof then will be flat, it means that when the sauna heater fills the room with heat, it doesn't rise at one spot of the room. Finally on the roof now, we've laid out all the OSB onto the rafters and that slope I was telling you about, and we're just marking out now where the rafters are so that we can screw the OSB boards directly down to those.
And now is put these diagonal braces in. You'll see them on the front, I guess. And basically, it's to stop any movement in this wall when I push it now. When this last one goes on as well, it'll be solid. Oh, I knew that happened. Fuck's sake.
Here you can see I'm putting joist hangers in the top plate where the rafters overhang the 600mm end. This was literally only because I had joist hangers spare laying around, so rather than them go to waste, I thought we'll add extra strength to the roof. At this point, I'm just putting tarp on top of the roof because, well, as you can see, it's extremely windy and we were expecting bad weather, so I just got this OSB as dry as possible to prevent any warping or damage to the boards while we wait for the rubber. Probably can tell, but I'm just framing in the door opening here, so this is where the door is going to sit, and then on the left side the heater will go there. So all around the building now, I'm adding these hurricane ties to the roof. It might look a bit over the top, but where the sauna is, it's on a bit of a hill and gets a lot of wind, so anything to keep this roof safe, I'm gonna do. The next part has just been adding noggins in between the rafters to add more strength to the building. A bit of advice, do this before the OSB goes down or you'll struggle like me. Right, to make sense of what's going on here is I put a 4x2 across the building where the noggins are. So I put in noggins at 110 centimeters measured down from the ceiling. So this will determine where the bench will go. So me and Elle are just testing now where the window is. We worked out that, well, firstly the viewing point would be cut off when you're that high, like the sky is cut out. So we just thought about moving the window to be a bit bigger, which you can see I'm doing now. Second part of the issue I discovered was when I put the noggins in initially, I had laid them widthways, so that only gave me a little bit of a gap to put the benches in, if that makes sense. I decided to basically turn them now so that it's lengthways, meaning if the bench wants to come a little bit lower or a little bit higher, there's more of a fixing point to put the bench into, because the idea is I want it to be a floating bench.
Alright, guys.
Oh,
What are you doing, Ed?
you're a bit of a weirdo. Do you have a metal detector by chance or what?
A metal detector?
Yeah.
No, I don't. It's really random.
I felt like it was something you would have.
Was anyone a grab when it was me?
Fuck!
No, I don't. But I do know someone who does.
I don't. It's literally. Sorry. There you go. Beautiful.
I really hate talking, but it's really best to explain what's going on here. So what I did was buy 4x1 timber to go around the rafters and the ladder of the roof, which will give us a fixing point for the trims when I'm putting this rubber roof on. The issue with that is I didn't take into consideration the furred strips. So in hindsight, we should have got a thicker timber, which would have meant it would have covered the whole of the ladder and rafter, giving us a good fixing point basically. But we cut out little bits and stuck them in the gaps, so it all worked out okay. And on the topic too, I'd like to thank the boys all for helping me out massively with this build. It would have been super hard to all do this by myself. Even carrying all the timbers was hard work. So again, very, very grateful for the help with this build.
GoPro's on in case we fall.
I took the brush fell down there, sorry.
Okay.
I'll swap you there. I have to pass this back up to us in a minute. Oh, let me do the rubber, sorry, actually.
The tub of glue, boys?
Everything as well, so there's no point to be honest.
And the reason you don't go too close is if you do need to put it on deck, is you want to ooze out the sides.
Right.
Say you like doing it on a house that's already painted and you want to do like leave a tidy job, right?
Chinese on me next, guys.
Lift this up a little bit.
Right.
We've got to roll it out evenly and
Yeah. Right, hang on, I'll do the loop now.
we'll give you a bet, is it?
Hang on. Put it back down a minute so I can step on it.
Yeah.
Drop it up.
Yeah, we're best to just rolling it, mate. Like
Just leave it full.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the
It's back, 2 seconds.
Oh, this is the other end. Yeah, I'm glad you were
I
here.
think I
Flat man end up, so.
yeah, sorry.
Got some more
Let me see them not just try.
boys, lift it up
Yeah.
straight, all the same time. Right? So let it fall on its own, like. Try not to.
Sweet.
Here we are.
Oh. Fucking good job, son.
Why don't you get a brush and start brushing
go on.
out
I got
from the no, the other one.
The
You
other
don't need the
brush.
force behind there.
Alright.
The other brush.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Have to grab it.
Have you got like a handle brush?
Yeah.
That's what we got there. Oh, well, it's going off, see?
You'll have to use that for now and I'll sprint on the grab later on.
Yeah.
Watch your shears on the other end, right? Yeah. And make some contractions.
You got it, yeah?
Is that good? Do you need
Start
another
from
brush? Is that fine?
Yeah, I got it. I'm just
Out,
gonna do it.
right?
Good.
You go brush hard.
Should we go for that again?
We need the room now.
Yeah, go past halfway then.
Just stop.
Whoa,
Quarter
Oh,
of the
no.
way. Well, come back. There we are.
Can I take this off? No, it needs to be in there.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Move it back. Okay. Yeah. Stop there. Grab our one. Yeah.
Come back with this, Zach.
Damn the embers.
Lovely.
I got my phone now.
So we start from the middle, boys, right?
Careful of this.
Do we do all this side or?
Huh? roll it, yeah? Yeah, just let it like roll along the board. Just in case you have got water.
Yeah, it was a bit of a slip there. But a roller thing through it now, is it? Or you can go off?
Yeah, you can do yeah.
Where is it?
Just work it in. Tell you what, I'll pop it off. So you can.
Might just put a bit more on it, maybe, and a bit like to me.
Yeah.
On that edge.
There's a little more grease.
Okay. Doing town elbows.
Yeah. Clamps on, and then that's brought it out because the gut will be. So it's brought it out.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
what you're saying.
And then the water will just fucking
Come down, then come straight down.
Yeah.
Go hammer back.
Because if you didn't have this trim, it fucking. There's a chance it'll fucking start soaking it, so it just protects the. Makes a thing in between it, and that's sharp on the. That, like, the edge on our side, would be sharp for that. And it cut into the rubber as well, if you get me, like.
Yeah, yeah.
Should have stopped on this toffee hammer. Yeah, boys, we need it here now. Not fucking. Not that.
Should be smack on. Yeah.
Do you want to put this on top? This, do you know what I mean?
Really, I can't, man. I'm working.
See if that is not better. Oh, right, yeah, whatever you think it's fine.
The corners went back.
Do I put this clip on now or?
No, these are clip on after, you know. Yeah, last.
Put this in the gap, right?
Cat down, so.
Yeah, on it top.
Yeah,
What's his name? Let's step across. Watch his trims. Oh,
right. What do you mean?
pull the rubber down first. Thank you, boys.
Good job, like. Fuck, there's a massive hole in this rubber beer, mate.
Pardon?
There's a massive hole in this rubber beer.
Oh fuck, it is as well, isn't it? Screw been up there or something there?
Joke for me at that point. My roof.
You first didn't you? Yeah.
So yeah, that's the roof all done now. Again, I have no DIY experience. This is all just from research and watching YouTube videos. So if I made any mistakes, please be nice. And yeah, we'll update more of the build soon in a part 2, I guess. If somehow you managed to slug it out to the end too, just leave a comment and a like. Be much appreciated your support.